Hey all you Vampire Diary fans, oh my god, you guys see last night's episode? It was crazy. The Vampire Diaries recap, Season 5, Episode 16, Elena and Damon's spring breakup. Elena Gober is back, and she's losing it. Before she found herself with a one-way ticket to hell, Catherine left Elena with one heck of a partying gift. And on the Vampire Diaries Season 5, Episode 16, While You Were Sleeping, we saw firsthand how Dr. West's Ripper virus, which he laced with vampire venom, affected Elena, and it wasn't pretty. Of course, Elena is also haunted by the ghost of Catherine Pierce. Well, more like her actions. It seemed like Elena's subconscious is having a hard time coming to terms with the fact her friends had no idea Catherine was inhabiting her body for 3 weeks. Honestly, we don't blame her, because they should have realized Elena wasn't being herself. Since when has Elena stripped on top of a bar? Also, how many camisoles does Elena own? But Elena has more different important things to worry about, like the fact she currently wants to suck Stefan dry. Stefan tries to give Elena a recap of the last 3 weeks. Of course, he leaves out the juicy parts, like Aaron Whitmore's death. And in case you're wondering why Stefan, a vampire, would be in the same room as Elena, a vampire ripper, it's easy. Newbie Witch Liv casts a barrier spell that keeps Elena locked in her dorm. You can thank Spring Break for Whitmore's ghost town status. Stefan gives her a cup of his blood and it informs her out of her fate. Luckily for Elena, Carolyn, repentant for her sins as a bad bestie, is snooping through Dr. West's lab, looking for an antidote, but she's not the only one rummaging through the creepy doctor's lab. Damon's BFF Enzo is also on the scene, and he has the antidote. It seems Enzo fell into the wrong crowd, aka the Travelers, when he left Damon in the farmhouse. He even willingly signed up for more of Dr. West's experiments, and it was there that Dr. West created an antidote for the Ripper virus, an antidote that the Travelers stole after West's grisly death. But like most things on TVD, Enzo isn't going to just let Caroline have it. Of course not. It turns out Stefan is a key part of this puzzle. Caroline tells Stefan to meet her at a train yard, and when they arrive, there's a whole gaggle of travelers to welcome them. Enter Sloane, one of Big Bad Marco's most loyal follows, and she drops a bomb on Stefan. There's another doppelganger. We'd really love to see the inside of the TVD writer's room. We wonder if they have a sign that reads, "When in doubt, and more doppelgangers." Apparently, when the Travelers collected Stefan and Elena's blood, they did so with the intent of mixing their blood for some to-be detrimental plan, but their spell didn't work because there's another doppelganger somewhere in the world. Oh boy. They need to kill the other doppelganger so that the last doppelganger, Stefan and Elena, blood is affected for something, okay? So we're not quite sure what Marcos and his Travelers are planning, but we know he needs Stefan and Elena's blood. In order to find Stefan's long-lost doppelganger, Sloane needs to perform a linking spell on Stefan to link him and his doppelganger in order to find his location. Seeing that the last time someone performed a linking spell on Stefan, he lost all of his memory. He's a little hesitant, but now a linking spell, no antidote for Elena and Damon, so of course he's going to do it. Oh my god. After an adorable conversation with Caroline, in which they are pretty much the cutest BFFs ever, he decides to go ahead with the spell, and when things get catchy and Stefan's mind is once again pushed to its limits, it's Caroline who comes to his rescue. So she offers to go to Atlanta, where his doppelganger lives, and kill him if Sloane stops frying Stefan's brain. Meanwhile, back at Whitmore, Elena is struggling to overcome her hallucinations, and to make matters worse, she now thinks she's the one who killed Aaron Whitmore. Yikes! The venom in her blood is also causing her to not act like herself. Case in point, after nearly killing Whitmore co-ed Luke, even Ripper Elena can't kill, she compels him to go find Bonnie and Liv. Once they arrive, Elena tells Liv to remove the barrier spell, but Bonnie thinks it's too dangerous. She tells Elena that she's letting Catherine win by falling into her delusions, and then Elena pulls a Damon and stakes Liv. And the only way to save her is give her some of Elena's blood. So Elena makes herself a deal and escapes Whitmore. We felt bad for the newbie witch until it was revealed she's not a newbie after all. In fact, she's working with her brother Luke to get to Bonnie. Liv and Luke are using Bonnie for something. Do you want to reach the other side? Fortunately for her, Damon finds her wandering before she goes on a ripper spree. Oh my god. And he comes clean and tells her he was the one who killed Aaron. Needless to say, Elena doesn't take the news well, but there's no time for fun because Enzo finds them and gives them the antidote. Now that they're both virus-free, do you think Elena and Damon would be able to get past their issues and be together? After all, Damon did promise her a night so she would never forget. But alas, Elena had just had too many issues staked up against them. If Elena wants to be with Damon, she has to sacrifice her morals and everything she believes in. And as much as she loves Damon, she seriously can't quit him. It's never going back, so they break up for good and then they hook up. Obviously, this love story is far from over. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that their love is ever going to be over? I think not, because they are in love. I mean, that romance was so tense and so good and hot. Thank you guys for listening to me. I will check with you guys later. Bye.